Hello everyone, this is Vortex 259. How's it going today? Welcome to the very first episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II. Yes, I've decided to go ahead and LP this game. Now, I know others have LP'd the Dawn of Souls version of Final Fantasy II. Valis77 actually comes to mind. I know he's done a fine job of LPing this game. I believe H.C. Bailey has LP'd the NES version of Final Fantasy II, and I'm sure there's many other fine LPers out there that have gone through this game too, so I don't know if there's really much I can do to add to what all the other people that have LP'd this game have done, but I know several people have requested it actually through private messages to me through YouTube and also in some of the comments of my Final Fantasy I video. So if you'd like to see me continue LP this game, feel free to let me know your thoughts on that. I'm actually going to be playing this on the Nintendo DS. I've got my Nintendo DS out here again. Dusted it off since I finished up my LP of Final Fantasy I. So let's get started here. Now my plans for this LP are to initially start off making it a side LP. My main LP right now is Dragon Warrior 3, of course. So I'll probably just start off slow LPing this. Here's the title screen. Of course, you're all familiar with the Final Fantasy I title screen that we had, during my Final Fantasy I LP. But this time, I'm going to press start and do Final Fantasy II. Now, I've got my camera set up in a different way than I did on my Game Boy Advance SP, so I may have to work out the kinks again and hopefully see if I can get this centered correctly. It looks pretty good through the viewfinder right now. Hopefully it continues to do so after I upload it to YouTube. Hopefully that's centered for you there. So let's start Final Fantasy II here. We're just going to start a new game here. And of course I have no empty data files. I actually just completed this game, including the bonus dungeon, a few months ago for the first time. So I'll just have to save over one of those files. So we're going to start off the game with 4 characters. We have Firion, Maria, Guy, and Leon. So I'm just going to keep all the characters' names that are pre-assigned there. And yeah, we'll just confirm that there. So here's the prologue, A Long-Lived Peace. People peacefully living in the town there, unfortunately, is coming to an end. There is a bad guy throwing fire at everybody, and unfortunately the townsfolk are escaping. The Emperor of Palamecia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his campaign for world conquest. So we've got another evil emperor to deal with. A rebel army arose in the Kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. But the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Oh no. Treachery. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. Oh, that's pretty cool. Side-scrolling action there from above. 4 youths from Fynn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire. But their escape wasn't over. So they're going to throw us into battle right away here, aren't they? Alright, well here are our 4 youths escaping from the city of Fynn after the Empire's assault. We'll get more into the battle basics a little bit later in this LP, but Final Fantasy II is far different, as I'm sure most of you are aware from your general run-of-the-mill Final Fantasy game. The leveling up system is completely different in this game. But actually, I love this game. Most people, or well, not most people, but many people that I've heard don't really like the mechanics of this game, but this actually turned out to be one of my more favorite Final Fantasies, I guess you could say. It's not my favorite one of all time, but I really did enjoy this one. So, enough banter from me. Let's get started on this first battle. These 4 youths are being attacked by 4 Black Knights, so I guess the only option we don't have any magic available yet. Our only option is to attack. But as you'll see, we're not going to get very far. Wow, look at that damage. They're just going to kill us right away. And Maria misses. Now that she was in the back row to begin with, so they couldn't hit her, but now she moves up to the front row. So it's game over, friends. Well, thank you for watching this episode. Next time, no wait, actually that's not it. This was actually meant to be, the party was meant to be defeated. So the Emperor sent out his 4 Black Knights, knocked us out, apparently didn't kill us. So we find ourselves in the middle of a room with what looks to be a princess. Okay, that's Princess Hilda asking this man, will he live? Okay, well, this guy's name is apparently Minwu. He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. Hilda says we found them like this on the escape from Fynn, fallen from terrible wounds. Yeah, I would call 800 and 900 points of damage terrible wounds, when only we have 20 to begin with. It's lucky they didn't cut our limbs off doing that much damage. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. Minwu says his life is not in danger. That's good. But this sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Hilda says, of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the Dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. Oh no, what's a Dreadnought? We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Okay. Well, they're going to let the main guy kind of recover. Miraculously, he stands up right away after getting 900 points of damage wrought upon him, and I guess the sigil restored our life force pretty quickly. This guy's name is Firion, and he's wondering where in the world he is. Where am I? Leon, Maria, Guy. Okay, I guess those were his 3 companions. Where are you? Alright, well, there are 2 of our companions. Maria is the female lead in this game. Firion, you're alive. I thought you'd... Firion says, I'm fine, Maria. You alright too, Guy? But wait, where's Leon? He's nowhere to be found here. Now, Guy, he doesn't use complete sentences, but he says, Princess of Fynn, save us. But Leon not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. Well, we would hope so. So we've lost one of our main party members. So let's go inside the main room here and find out more about what's going on with the story. You'll notice in Final Fantasy II, beginning with this game, all your characters, you can see their portrait next to the text, which is kind of cool. Hilda says, so you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. Firion says, it was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please, allow us to join the rebel army. Hilda says, I could never allow such a thing. You're too weak. You know nothing of battle. You would only be in our way. No, you would only be throwing your lives away. Yeah, that's the politically correct way to put it. You should return to your homes. But Maria says, we have no homes. Remember, they burned it down in the beginning video of this game. Or the beginning scene, I should say. The Imperials attacked, and our parents... I am truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. Out of my sight! No. She just says she can't permit us to join the army, and if you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. So that's the first of several passwords we're going to learn in the game. And that's another cool addition to this game, is the keyword system that they've developed. Alright, well, it looks like I'm already out of time for this episode, so I hope you've enjoyed this beginning episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II. Well, let me know your thoughts on the quality, and if you would enjoy seeing me continue this LP. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you have a great day. This has been Vortex259. We'll see you next time.